Well, here we are again. Dear old Lord. It's been a while since I had a chat, I think, on a video. I've been busy. I've been busy messing around with a McCulloch M51-550 self-drive lawnmower that I paid the princely sum of £10 for. Now, you've probably all seen the debacle that's gone on over the last, must be 2 weeks now, maybe longer. Put it this way, if I was doing this for a living, I would have starved to death by now. My hourly rate is probably about 2.5p. Maybe not that much, actually, thinking about it. Obviously, the big problem is I don't carry spares, or at least didn't have spares for this one. And run up a few problems. Gearbox wasn't good. In fact, cut myself open trying to open the damn thing. So I decided to then make it a manual, which is all good actually. So the gearbox off, worked out how to mount the rear axle so it's freewheeling, and then went on to, as you guys know, the motor. Discovered we had a bent crank, I beg your pardon, among other numerous problems, but decided to go for it. It's a learning curve as much as anything else. So luckily, a great friend of mine, Pete Froud, let me have a good crank. He very kindly gave it to me, and I fitted that with new seals, new gaskets, and it all went back together very well actually. Stripped down the carburetor, replaced all the diaphragm gaskets, cleaned it all out. Although apart from the diaphragm, it's got good condition. There were problems there with the video, but no doubt Mick will put it back together for me. Where did I get to? Oh yeah, the carburetor. That was all put together right, no problem at all. Then the fun started, because working out where the spring went that was on there onto a bracket that was completely broken. And I've been on to the internet and onto a lot of people watching this video, looking for help to see if I can get a spare part. I've been completely unsuccessful finding one. I guess they're about as rare as hen's teeth or rocking horse poo. Anyway, swallowed the bullet and had to go myself with what I had. A few bangs and twists and turns and a bit of physic, and got it all back together again. Went to put the blade on and discovered the blade is completely twisted and bent, so it made it quite dangerous. But what I've decided to do is to start it, or try to start it, with the initial blade, which incidentally sticks out from underneath the deck. That's how dangerous it is. If it runs with that blade, just to prove it runs, I'll then buy a new blade, so I can sell it safely, which is as important as anything else. So it's been a real debacle, quite frankly. And I've had a chance to do other bits and pieces. Fix somebody's fly rod for them. I think they were quite happy. So all the profit I made on that has gone to a new blade. Oh dear. Because like I say, good job of not doing this for a living. Anyway, it actually started. I took it out the garden this afternoon, and after about it actually started first pull, but only just fired. And got some fuel in for the system, in for the carb. A couple of pulls later, and it runs actually runs very, very well. It's very slow. It needs the governor sorting out. I guess it's this spring that I've been messing around with. Needs to put some additional tension on it to hold the governor arm open, so I can get the revs. And I use I've got a rev counter here. I'll stick that on there and try and get the revs up to, I forgot what it should be, around about 2,900, something like that for this motor. They're all thereabouts anyway. It ain't the space shuttle, let's be honest with you. So have I enjoyed myself? No. Yeah, of course I have. It's a bit of fun in it, all of this. And it's a topic of conversation with lots of people, and lots of people have been very helpful, to be fair. God knows why, but there they are. They've all been very helpful. So my garage now will be open. Well, I've done this throttle. A friend of mine needs a mower fixed, so that's the next one that comes into the shop. He said it went bang, so I got on that and it stopped running. So I'm guessing it might be terminal. However, I do have another one up in the shed there that I can get up and running for him and let him have that. Hopefully I'll keep his for spares and even put a spare motor on. I've got a nice Honda GCV, is it? I don't know all these different serial numbers. I'm going to pop that on there and hopefully make myself a few bob. I hope everybody's enjoyed this. It's a bit of a ramble really, and well, I suppose it's a modern day Jack Hargreaves, isn't it? Well, I thought about it the other day. What else goes on in your life? Well, we talk about vaccinations. That seems to be the topic of most people's conversation. Yeah. Hopefully, just hopefully, come May, June time, all of us will have a bit of freedom to go around and see each other again. We're going to try and organise a bit of a get-together with one or two of the lads on YouTube that we've got to know. So that will be a bit of fun. Mrs H is going for her second vaccination this week. I've had mine purely because I was in the right place at the right time, working in a doctor's surgery. And would you believe people didn't turn up for their vaccinations? Can you believe such a thing? So as members of staff, we were offered them, and why not? So in I go to the Salisbury Cathedral, sat there in all its glory with the organ playing, had my jab, and there we go. Have to say, 24 hours later, this is the second jab, 24 hours later, I felt as rough as rats. It lasted no more than 12 hours. In fact, I took to my bed. I had a high temperature, shivering and shaking and carrying on, headache, neck ache, and all the other bits and pieces that I didn't even know I had. 12 hours later, woke up in the morning, absolutely perfectly okay. And speaking to a few people, they've all experienced the same thing for the second jab. So be aware, you've got that to look forward to. It's only 12 hours, you'll be all right, don't worry. It's like the flu, only worse. Only joking. So what else is going on? Just trying to think now, I've got to have a tidy up. I bought myself some racking. Thought I need some more racking to put stuff up on. Went out and got it. The guy said, it goes together ever so easy. 2 hours later, I'm still by then thrown it over the hedge. But it did all go together eventually, thank goodness. But I got nowhere to put it. I've got no room to put the damn thing. So it's in the way at the moment. And it's used to support my welding mask that, again, we've had a few problems with. I'll tell you what, if life was over simple. There we go. It'd be boring, wouldn't it, really? So I ain't got much else to say at the moment. I just wanted to give everybody an update on this. It's done. Just got to be fine-tuned now to get the throttle speed, getting the revs right. And put the new blade on. It's going to arrive on Friday from my local supplier. They're not cheap, I'll be honest with you. And by the time I'm finished, there ain't going to be a lot of money in this. So somebody's going to get themselves a bargain. Hey ho, somebody wins, somebody lose. Seems most of the time I tend to lose a bit, but never mind. There we go. So I hope everybody's safe. That's the main thing. And I know Mick's mowers. A quick word for Mrs P. I know she's been poorly, and I think she's getting better. Thank goodness. A big shout out for Mick, and of course all our friends that have been sending messages to him and Mrs P. That's it, guys. So as always, I want to always say, be good. If you can't be good, be careful. If you can't be careful, call me. Take care. Bye-bye.